Hello, everyone. So, you're probably wondering where I've been. And I'd like to know that myself. And you're probably wondering, what the hell are you going on about? I haven't done a video in quite a bit, at least over 2 months at this stage. And the last video that I did was I paid $95 for an SG. Now, some of you are probably wondering, okay, so what did you do in that time frame? A whole lot of nothing. I'm going to be brutally fucking honest with you in this video. I talk a lot of shit for someone who wants to play guitar a lot, be in a band, or play guitar in a band. Started a fucking side project where it's doom, stoner, sludge. It's like with two other members of my other band, Beyond Eternal. We were going to shut that down for a while and just focus on the side project and, do that. And, but now that we have a drummer that showed up, that band is going to be the main focus again. We had a buddy of mine, Ryan Embry, probably one of my best friends. He played a little bit of drums for us. He drove, and he drove fucking like 5 hours from Nova Scotia to come play drums in this fucking band. And the thing is like, as soon as we left the jam, Roy had to go pick up his wife. Which is cool, not a big deal. We already knew that. We went to Long McQuaid, which is our local guitar shop, the big box store, and I got gifted a couple of pedals. I got gifted a pedal board, which I probably paid most of it back. The other half was a birthday gift. And Ryan's just like, no, man, here's your Christmas and birthday gift, because we have the same birthday, which is cool, Ryan and I. And the last part of the year has been, since then, it's been like, and that was in the summer. Like, that was, about 4 or 5 months ago. It's when we had that jam. We have a name. It's actually a pretty cool name, too. It's as doomy and sludgy as you get. And if you want to know how many times I picked up my guitar since then, it's been like a handful. And I know that sounds terrible. And I know you're probably thinking, what the fuck are you going on about? I'm back into this sort of mind frame where if I get even remotely pissed off about anything, work, life, fucking any of it, I don't want to do shit. Like, I get, like, it's such a negative vibe in my head, and I don't like it, but there's not much I can do. Like, my recording room here is a bit of a mess. Recording room. I got shit everywhere. Fucking laundry's piled up, or laundry's, in the process of drying. My desk here is a absolute clusterfuck of a mess. Excuse me. And we got a new deep freeze, so I can't really record over there like I used to. The light I have over here is a bit of a nonsensical issue thing. my cabinet, my amps now out of the jam spot, which I'm probably going to end up having to bring home for when Beyond Eternal starts up again. And yeah. You know, I went to Long McQuaid yesterday and I picked up a couple of mini cables or little mini patch cables for my pedal board. I mean, I got I got a mini tube screamer now for a little bit of dirt. A little bit overdrive. I have a Behringer SF300 for all my fuzz. That's like one of the best fuzzes out there for $37 Canadian. It's kind of silly. But it's not the lack of gear now, because I've got fucking two guitars, a decent amp setup at the current moment that can play any fucking show. I just don't have the gumption, and I don't know what it is. Is it like, is my life so fucking completely twisted up, turned upside down that I can't fucking function anymore? I've got all this music here. I've got these CDs here. I've got some CDs that my phone stacked up on to be a fucking like tripod thing. I got a tripod for Christmas. And like, I don't want to use any of it. Like, I've got cassettes over there I've got built up that I've picked up over the last little while. Like, whatever gumption I have most days, I get to work and I'm like all excited. And then something after, it could either happen at work, it could happen at home, it could happen anywhere. And I just fucking retreat into this fucking mindset where I'm like, no, I don't want to do nothing. I just put my headphones on and watch YouTube and just zone out. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is a fucking... like last weekend, I was ready to fucking turn in. I was ready to just fucking get a hold of Roy and be like, nah, I'm done. I'm done with everything. I'm done with life. I'm done with fucking humans. I'm done with fucking everything. And I don't know. I don't know... I'll tell you, it started in 2020. Man, I don't know. I just get to this fucking point in my life where I'm just like, why am I doing any of this? And here's the problem. Like, in Beyond Eternal, I'm a front man. I'm a co-front man, but I'm a front man nonetheless. And we're getting this new drummer, possibly. We don't know. We haven't jammed with him yet. That's going to happen Friday. Like, maybe that's the kick in my ass that's going to do it. Maybe not. Because as soon as I leave the jam space with the four of us or the five of us, depending on if Josh can get to jam or not. And that's the other thing. Like, I mean, Josh has gone through enough in his life over the last little while, and I'm not taking anything away from him, because if he plays in the band, if he's like, yeah, no, I'm 100% with the band and everything is good, then okay, good. Let's start writing a new record. Let's start getting things on the go. Let's start the process. Let's get things going, because then I myself can take a lot of the pressure off of my head, because it's like, I almost feel like if the band could still be a 4-piece instead of a 5-piece if necessary, but I don't like that. I like two guitars in a band. I think my problem is I put such massive amounts of pressure on myself to be able to just fucking pick up the snuff, because it's what I tend to have done, and that's what I tend to fucking do. Like, sometimes when I'm not around, things just go to shit. And I'm not trying to toot my own fucking horn here, but I've stated it before, like, and Roy has always told me, like, hey, fucking, we're better in the same room jamming and doing things than we are apart. Very true. And I'm not saying, this is not me shitting on the band. This is just me, like, this is just a life thing for me. I just don't know what to do. I'm trying to put everything into process here, and I'm trying to make sure that my life is not going to go fucking goofy in like 10 minutes. I mean, now that things are slowly sort of coming together, and if as long as the four of us are able to get, like Josh, myself, Roy, Andrew, and Josh, and we're able to get together, and his new drummer's really good, and he meshes well with us, and he can go da 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 really good. Great, we're gonna immediately start working on record 3. Yeah, we have an EP and it's out, but this way we can go straight into it. Because if I can get back to screaming, maybe that'll take away a lot of my fucking issues. And then I can get back to focusing on the Doom thing off to the side. Because, I mean, in Beyond Eternal, I'm not worried about going ticka 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 ticka. I'm just worried about dum, dum, in the new project. I can just worry about writing riffs, and then I can go, okay, I don't have to worry about taking all this extra pressure off, or I can worry about taking that off of my head. Because I think that's part of the problem is, like, I get so excited, I'm like, I'm going to take my Jackson and turn it into this massive fucking B standard, tuned up, jacked up. I've already got new pickups in it. I do have to get screws though. I want to get a new bridge. I want to get a new nut. I want to put big chunky ass strings on it, because if there's a moment where I go, hey, I'm going to use the Jackson a lot on this, and it's tuned to B standard, and you guys have to get on board, or blah. But I can't, because I still have this thing where I'm like, if we can't, and who knows, maybe if Josh is just, maybe if he just says like, hey man, I just can't do it anymore, I'll be like, okay, that's fine. And maybe Andrew can just go, let me handle the rest of this. Let me make sure this thing still holds. Let me do what you did, but do it better, because I'm a better player. He is. He would probably just sit there and go, haha, don't be so stupid. He is. It's facts. I don't care. I love you, brother, but you're a better player. Let's make no bones. If I can get back to screaming, maybe I think that'll take a lot of the pressure off me. Because I have this thing where I go when the band's rolling and cooking, and then fucking breaks, the drummer leaves. Well, now what? And trying to find drummers in this city is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. After all that nonsensical horseshit, you guys are probably going, fucking, why don't you just shut up and, go scream? Well, I don't have that at home. Oh, excuse me. I don't have that at home. I don't have a place for me to scream. I live in a townhouse with someone on that side, and that side diagonally, that side diagonally. So if I start screaming into a microphone, or if I start screaming into something, and people will be like, what the fuck's going on? What's this guy doing? Why is he yelling? I'm in a shitty mood and I need to release. And I can't play guitar because everybody's going to get mad. If I can somehow work in a deal with Roy that I can leave my amp and stuff out there, that'll be cool. I don't know where to put it. Maybe somewhere. But if he's like, yeah, no, just leave it here, because then once we start jamming on that, then fucking we can go from there. And again, this is not even me shitting on Beyond Eternal. This is me just voicing my opinion to the world. That's it. I'm not even mad at anybody. It's up here. And my frustration level is just, I don't know how. My problem is I can't release it, and I'm hoping that if we can get back to rights on Friday, where I can just remember what the hell I sang in the songs I sang, great. Because I think I need that probably more than anything. And knowing myself, if I can get back to screaming, and this drummer's really fucking good at what he does, then hey, cool. Who knows? Anywho, peace out, y'all.